Good morning, YouTube pop community. This is Smarty Bob here in frigid Indiana. We got our snow last night and our cold weather moved in. I'm smoking my Christmas Wizard, and I'm smoking it some half and half. Pretty good codger blend. I got the can down about 2/3 and I added some Perique to it. Made a big difference. Sometimes I think I can't say that it's better, but it made it a different taste, and a little unusual, so you like it. Difference is the spice of life, it seems. Well, I wasn't going to come out today. It was so cold, but I thought it better come out. First of all, this VR is really for Brad the Bearded Piper. I want to congratulate Brad on his 100 subs. Pardon me. Brad's a pretty well-spoken guy, not like me. He talks into the camera just like he's talking to a person that's sitting there, which is a great achievement. He's married to a teacher. Pretty intelligent guy. He's going to have a giveaway. And he has a question, and his question is who influenced you in your educational process, whether it be grade school, high school, college, professor, coach, or teacher, or whatever. Who influenced you, and what did you learn from them? Now you got to realize that my education was I was in school in the 50s. So most of the people that educated me are dead. But the other day, and this is ironic that this comes up at this time, the other day I was reading the obits. When you get my age, you get up in the morning, you have a cup of coffee, you get your morning paper. If it's good weather, you come outside and smoke a pipe. If it's bad weather, you stay inside and read the obit columns and see who died before you did. Beat you to the graveyard. But I was reading about an old professor of mine, and his last name is unusual. It was just his real last name. It was Casebeer. And he was a professor at English at Indiana University, Purdue University here in Indianapolis, Indiana. I had went to college at Ball State in Muncie, Indiana, dropped out of college for a few years and decided to go back and pick up those wasted hours. So I went to IUPI downtown, and he was a professor down there. He'd only been there a year or two, and he was just getting started. And of course, I was an older student. But what was amazing about his belief in teaching and his outlook on life, and it's a simple one that everybody has heard it before, is thinking outside the box. And as a teacher, we would attend his classes. I think I had him a couple hours a couple times a week. And you would report to class, and you never knew where you was going to end up. if the weather was nice, the class may be held out on the grass. If it was maybe a little inclement, or he needed to have more attention, it may be in the library. There's a river not too far from the campus called White River. Sometimes we'd go out of that school, walk down to the White River, walk down to the water and sit on the shore there, and he would talk among the water and the traffic and everything else going on. He made me think about rules and regulations and how, as we grow up, we're taught to stay inside the box. I really enjoyed that class, and later on in my airline career, I became a training instructor. And one of the things I would teach my kids, my students, is to think outside the box. And we did a lot of thinking outside the box. That thinking outside the box actually got the attention of some people. And we wondered why the airline company that I worked for did things certain ways. And sometimes those ways weren't the best and were more costly. So that company, my airline, contacted a company that put on a program for all employees where they would think outside the box, put in written submissions on what the company did and how they could improve it and the money that would be saved by it. I put in a couple of suggestions. I forget what mine were, but some of the people put in some great suggestions. And I think the company said they saved $13 million the next year all those things were implemented. And they took that savings and they passed it along to the employees that participated in it. I thought it was a very good program. Anyhow, I just wanted to say congratulations to Brad, the bearded piper. This VR is for him. He's got a great channel, a great person. He's going to have a lot more subscribers than I because he's a lot more eloquent in speech and knows how to talk, and is a great guy. In the meantime, I just lit this bad boy up. I'm going to be out here probably for at least another 40 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour. I'll probably have, I got my heater on, but I'll probably have cold feet by the time I go in the house. Brad, I know you're going to have a lot more success in the future, and congratulations. For the rest of you, remember yesterday was just a memory, and I know a lot of you guys have snow memories. Tomorrow's just a promise, so you enjoy today, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of this pipe. Take care, folks.